was just so mad about it, like so angry, so much resentment that he was gone that I didn't have time to adjust to it. It was just thrown upon me.
Anderson Rain was 12 years old when his once tight-knit family was torn apart. His dad had been convicted of a white-collar crime and would spend the next 5 years in prison.
It really rocked my world, though. I can pinpoint that as a moment where a lot of things turned. There wasn't a lot of joy that I felt in my household. My mom didn't have joy. My brother and I didn't have joy. And it just, I don't know, it's hard.
He coped the best he could, but by 17, he started drinking and smoking weed.
Just felt lost, I had a lot of pain and I didn't know how to address it, so I tried every worldly Band-Aid I possibly could that would make me feel a little different than how I felt when I was just sober and had to sit in my own skin and sit in my own thoughts.
By the time his dad was released years later, Anderson was on his own, working at a casino in Vegas. Although the two made amends, Anderson was now on the verge of becoming a full-blown alcoholic.
If I have to admit the truth, I was, in the entranceway to alcoholism, the drinking continued in such a way that, I felt like I needed the drink. It wasn't just I want to or put it away. It's whether I was at home or I was at work, I would drink.
Then his girlfriend got pregnant. Shortly after the baby came, she took a trip to the grocery store and never returned.
The feelings of abandonment, the feelings of somebody that you're doing life with, that you're relying on, that you love and you care about, is gone. And it definitely took me back to those moments and some of the stuff when I was younger.
Now a single dad, he started working at the nightclubs in Vegas. Although it brought in more money, it made his drinking problem worse.
Always trying to fill that void, fill that hole, to fill my cup, and you feel better about it maybe for just a little while. More so, you just kind of forget about those things. It puts it out of mind a little bit because you're not focusing on it.
A few years later, history would repeat itself. Anderson had 2 more children with a different girlfriend. One night, he came home to find she had left, leaving their 2 children with him.
And it's just again and again, it's this same theme in life. It's how many times is this gonna happen to me? How many times are people gonna leave?
That would send Anderson even deeper into depression. At 31, after a violent argument with yet another girlfriend, he slit his wrist.
I was in a dark enough spot that I was lost enough, depressed enough, and down and out enough, and just feeling unloved enough that I felt that was the best option.
When he finally came out of the bathroom covered in blood, Anderson found police who had responded to his girlfriend's 911 call. They rushed him to the hospital.
I remember there's the bright lights on the ceiling and they're working on my arm and doing what they're doing, and just a heart-rending soul cry to God, God, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please save me. My kids need me. Don't let me go. In that moment, I went from freezing cold and shivering and to just feeling warm. In the still small voice that, I'm here, my son.
After he surrendered his life to Christ, Anderson stopped drinking and began attending church. Eventually, he met and married Brittany, a woman he knew wouldn't leave him. Today, he's a youth pastor in Oklahoma and has become an example to his 4 children and baby on the way. He's on a mission to help other young people come closer to Jesus and find their hope in him.
God is love. Let him show you, the loving nature of a faithful God who will never let you go, whose image you were made in, that wants nothing but good things for you in your life in spite of our trials that we face. That if you would but choose that, that you can have everything you need to be okay, to be good in any season of life, no matter what's going on.